Oh,
Carol.
oh my! It's lucky no one fell in the water because it's really cold in New York City right now. We see that some of the injured were being treated on the scene on stretchers, and firefighters were putting blankets over them to keep them warm. Other passengers, Allison, were taken to the hospital. At least 50 people injured in all, one of them critically. Earlier, I too spoke to a woman who was on board that boat. She was sitting in the back, a young woman named Elizabeth Beth. I'm sorry. Judy Westfall. We have her on the phone right now. Judy Westfall. I'm hearing from my producer right now in case you're wondering why I suddenly stopped. Judy, you were a witness to this accident. Before I get to Elizabeth, tell me what you saw.
I mean, I didn't see the accident happen. I just saw some of the aftermath when EMS had sort of appeared to have, just gotten there a few minutes before, and they were bringing out a lot of, injured passengers on board, and there was a lot of bleeding heads, and just sort of like stunned-looking passengers. The passengers were still coming off of the ferry when I got there.
Are you close enough to the boat to see that big hole in the front of the thing?
Yeah, one of the passengers that I talked to showed me a picture that he had taken of the front of the boat. I couldn't tell if there was a hole. There was definitely a lot of damage on the front, sort of bottom of the boat.
How did that person you were talking to, how did he describe the impact?
He just said, it was a huge jolt, a big, huge impact, and that's pretty much how everyone described it. Luckily, the passenger that I talked to, he was still seated. And he was, I guess, in the process of getting up, and so he did hit his knee, but he wasn't as bad off as, there were lots and lots of passengers who were standing because the boat was coming in, so they were sort of getting ready to get off the boat.
Well, we're looking at some of the pictures you took at the scene from your Facebook page, I think. I think that's it. So this is from Twitter. I apologize, from Twitter. So, Judy, explain to me again the extent of the injuries you saw.
I saw a lot of bleeding heads with sort of the white bandages covering them. I saw a lot of people just strapped to boards who were laying on the cement dock. And I couldn't see. Some of them didn't appear to be injured, but obviously there was enough concern about their health, to keep them strapped to their board.
Absolutely. Judy, we appreciate you sharing your story with us this morning. And, just to wrap up again, 50 people injured in this ferry accident, one of them critically. Don't know why that ferry ran into the dock right now, but as you might expect, an investigation is now underway.